Hello and welcome to EasyWebsite101.com. My name is Mike Panna. I'm the creator of the manual. In this 10-minute video, I'm going to explain to you the importance of meta tags and keywords. If you want to rank high in the search engines, it is very important for you to know how to do it correctly so that you can rank in the top. Please watch this 10-minute video and you can actually see how easy it is to do it right from the very beginning. Take care. To give you an example of what we mean when we say meta tags, I'm going to be using the same high-ranking website that I use throughout my other videos and also in my manual. This is dphockey.com. It was created by Dave Pollitt, who is a professional coach and athlete. In 2006, he heard about the success of my own retail website, and he asked me if he can use my manual to create his own website. And following the instructions in my manual, he created dphockey.com. Again, he had no prior web experience whatsoever. He simply took my manual. I showed him in my manual what to purchase, what to download, all the free stuff and the things that he had to pay for. I showed him where to go to save money, and he simply followed the instructions in my manual. He created dphockey.com, and I did a close-up here for you. As you can see, it's all about ice hockey training for amateurs and professionals. This is what he does. He is an ice hockey coach and strength and conditioning expert for ice hockey players. To show you what I mean when I say high-ranking website, if you were to go to Google right now and search for ice hockey training, there's 5.5 million results on any given day. Again, ice hockey training, 5.5 million results. He ranks number 2. This is what I mean when I say high-ranking website. And this is something that virtually none of the SEO companies out there can actually produce. Here's a guy who used my manual, followed the instructions, that's all he did, and without any prior experience got a top ranking for the keywords that matter most to him. Now note there's 5.5 million results, so you know there's at least a few hundred other ice hockey training related websites. And even though many of these websites are managed by professional webmasters and SEO companies, you notice his is number 2. And it's only costing him $5 a month. For $5 a month, which is the cost of the hosting, he's getting thousands of hits to his website without spending a penny. Just by ranking high in the search engines. Same search on Yahoo this time. Ice hockey training. Actually, this time there's over 32 million results. Again, he's in the top 10. He's ranking number 7 right there. So, but to explain to you what this video is all about, which is the meta tags, which is why you need to add the title, description, and keywords. I want to, again, this is his homepage, and I'm going to use his homepage as an example. What I want you to focus on is not so much the actual homepage, it's what's hidden behind it. When you set up your website, you have to do, you basically create a bunch of encoding. And what I've done here, I've blown this up. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this clearly in the video, but to give you an idea, this is his search result on Google. I highlighted it, I blew it up, ice hockey training. Again, he's the second right there. This is dphockey.com. And you will notice that Google typically uses the description that the website owner created for the website. In other words, what you see underneath the title is what they call the description. This is one of the meta tags. It is a keyword-rich description, and as you can see it, this is his actual encoding right here. This is from his homepage. And this is so darn important. There are some SEO companies and webmasters who will tell you that these encodings don't matter. Well, you can actually see it for yourself. Yes, it does. A high-ranking website typically has a very nice description, and what I mean with nice is that the description includes the keywords. You notice the description here, it says the internet's best ice hockey training services. And it mentions ice hockey training several times. This is what his website is a focus on. So by focusing the description and making sure that it includes the keywords, it's not in itself going to solve the problem. I mean, this in itself is not going to get them a top ranking, but it will certainly help. And as you can see, Google will oftentimes take the description and simply place it with the ranking. So as you can see, he has his title followed by the description. The description in the Google results came straight out of his homepage. It is a description. The same thing goes with the title. You know, I've circled it again for you. It says DP Hockey, the internet's best ice hockey training site. You notice, DP Hockey, the internet's best ice hockey training site. This came out of Google, and this is his actual encoding right there. Same thing again, right above the description. Every one of these little things will not guarantee you a high ranking. But when you combine the whole thing, yes, the same thing with the keywords. You notice in the keywords it also mentions ice hockey training a couple of times, and all these little things help. Every one. Another one of the keywords that's very important that most websites owners, they neglect it. The SEO companies oftentimes don't mention it, and that's the pictures. When you insert the pictures, whether it is, especially in your home page and also throughout your other pages, make sure that your pictures also explain to the search engines what your website is all about. In this case, Dave made sure that every one of his pictures is named after keywords. Ice hockey training, ice hockey coaching, strength and conditioning, and so on and so on. So this way, when the search engines come across his website and they see these different pictures, they can see by the names of the pictures that they are relevant to the searches, to particular keywords. And also another thing that's very important is a description. There is a way you can actually add hidden descriptions to each picture. I've circled this picture right here in the bottom left. And you can see, if you were to go to his website and if you were to move the mouse onto his picture and just hold it still for a second, a hidden description will pop up. This meta tag is extremely important. It tells the search engines what the picture is about. And again, as you can see, it has ice hockey training in the description of the picture. This is extremely important. It is this type of search engine optimization that not only you can do yourself, this is not something you have to pay others for, but it will help you to get a top ranking. As you can see, I mean, I'm not making this up. He's got a top 10 ranking in Yahoo. He has one of the best spots in Google. And again, here's a guy who had no prior experience. By simply following the instructions, this is what he's created. Also, keep in mind that you need to set up different keywords and titles and descriptions for every one of your web pages. So don't just take the one description from your homepage and repeat it over and over and over again. That's not going to do the search engines any good, and it's not going to get you the kind of traffic you probably would want. So this is what separates me again from the other SEO companies. Because I am an actual business owner and I got screwed by all these web designers and SEO companies to the tune of thousands of dollars and literally wasted 5 years, when I created my manual, I have you as the owner in mind. I know how difficult it can be. That is why everything is in small steps. That is why when I show you how to create your home page and I walk you through literally the steps of creating every page in your website, I cover all the meta tags. I cover everything to the smallest detail. I tell you which buttons to press on your keyboard, which buttons to press on your mouse, so that by the time you're done, you will not only design your website, but you will also optimize it at the same time. Again, this is what separates me from a lot of the other products out there. Please feel free. There's a ton of other videos throughout my website. And also on YouTube, and I also add lots of information. Again, I'm not just pushing my manual, I'm also sharing some of my experiences with you. I hope these videos and all the information throughout my site is of help to you. And again, everything is explained to you in much more detail in my manual. Take care and best of luck. Bye-bye.